Hello everyone. So think so. We started recording. Let's just check and yeah, I think so. It's properly audible also. Let's check the audio. Base sound is now full and we have a battery for 30%. No issue. Let me just check with the audio. Are we audible or not properly? So we can uh, uh just a second. Okay, no sure. Let's uh, So today we have been come a little late and today we have a new questions. Let's start from a new questions. Before that I'm just taking 2 minutes for checking my setup and we are properly audible or not. I'll just check. Okay. So I think so we are live properly. Okay. So just a second. Okay. Something is suspicious. Close out. I don't know what just happened, but give me minute or some seconds. So we can check it and we can go to begin. Okay. Let's just check the audio. Uh, is the internet is properly working or not? Let's just check. Okay, let me check. Okay, I think so. We are live properly. Let's just checking for a second. Yeah, it's perfectly fine and it's audible. Let's start a session. So we are starting with a new questions that is okay, let's just see what response has been given by the AI. Also increase the display brightness so we can see easily. Okay, excellent. Since you have been already completed the autocomplete, we will continue the same progression that companies like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Atlassian, Razorpay, and Flipkart often expect in the front-end interviews. Okay, so yeah, Atlassians I haven't seen the and I've tried to give there also. And we will be try once again, but this time we will be preparing. I'm just the random personally I will apply and got rejected, but no issue. And this time we will be applying also. Okay. The goal isn't to just to build components, it's to develop the ability to the reasons about the state management. DOM synchronizations, event architecture, asynchronous JavaScript performance, browser internal scopes, and reusable design pattern. Okay, here the roadmap I would be use if I were mentoring a junior engineer into a senior front end engineer. Okay, got it. Just a second, I'm coming. Yeah. So here we are back again. Let's just start. So front-end design road map we are having. So we are going to build a component in increasing complexity. Okay. So basic DOM we haven't understood. Managing state management we have been trying and from few system. Event system under understanding rendering, async JS, performance architecture and large scale component. So at the end we will be trying to reach to the large scale component. Currently we are I think we are in the state management and the event system and rendering. These three things we are four things we are currently understanding and try to create a clear understanding and thoughts and think like a critical senior engineer. So we are proceeding in terms there. Okay. Phase one, DOM and state management, accordion, drop down, autocomplete, also FAQ components we have been completed. So let's move forward. Concept learned, DOM traversal, event delegations, component state, rendering, minimal state, separations of state and UI, derived state, click outside event, keyboard events. Okay. This all the concept we have been learned during our practice sessions. Okay. And next components that we are going to practice is a multi-select drop down. Okay, that's an interesting questions that we will try to perform in today's sessions. Okay, example, select fruits. If we select fruits, apple, mango, orange, kiwi, selected is apple, orange. Okay, so let's look into it deeply how it's want to say. Why this component? Because it introduced something completely new. One instead of selected instead of one selected value selected apple, now we have selected set apple and orange. Okay, okay, multiple values, right? So question was multi select drop down. Okay, now we will be having a multi select drop down. Let's just see how we are going to proceed with it. Managing now you will be learn managing collection in state. Okay, efficient lookup with setup set. Okay, okay, so here I think set is a little bit different because it is your data structure here, I think so. So we have a set method also in a set method. Apart from that we are having a set data structure also. Okay, immutable and mutable updates. Okay, rendering list, checkbox, synchronizations, event delegations, and reusable rendering. Okay, that's a great stuff we are going to seeing today, looking forward. After that, phase 2, keyboard navigations. Okay, so the first phase is containing this thing, DOM and state management. So it has a multiple phase in this question itself, and then we are having a keyword navigations. We will be upgrade autocomplete requirements, apple, ricoto, okay, down, arrow up. Okay, input becomes okay. Phase 3 is async JavaScript. Now imagine suggestions comes from a server instead of a filter fruits. Okay, that's a great thing. And phase 4 will be debouncing. Oh, okay. Actually, these are the different questions, I think so. And yeah, yeah. Toast notification systems and all tabs, file upload. Okay, so date table, tree view in the Kanban board. Okay, in the upcoming phase, we are having lots of tons of thing that we are going to practice. Okay, so our next challenge is multi-select drop-down. This component is a great next step because it introduces a managing collections of selected item instead of a single value. While reinforcing everything you have learned about the state and rendering, at the start of this next session, I will play the interviewer again and I will provide the requirements before we write any codes you will design. The minimal state, public responsibilities, functions, the event flow, rendering stage. From this point now I would now sorry from this point onwards I will also begin asking the kind of follow-up questions interviewers use to distinguish a mid-level engineer from a senior one. For example, why use a set instead of an array? How would you scale this to 10,000 options? Oh, okay. To or what changes if the options come from an API, that the combinations of implementations and design reasoning is what typically leads to strong performance in front-end design interview. Oh, that's a great thing. Let's start. Okay. So we'll follow up like the structure. Okay, got it. Uh, System design concepts. Let's see this also. Introduce along with the way, not all at once. We will be attach each component in real problem. Concept, oops, component class, toast manager, and model manager. Okay, solid principles. We will be looking into the solid principles also. Reusable component architecture, factory pattern, design, singleton toast management. Okay, observer pattern. These are the different types of a pattern we have in the system design. Okay, so yeah, that's a great thing that we are going to see all this. Okay, let's moving forward with questions. Let's uh, move towards our today's goal. about our next challenge. It's about multi select drop down. Okay. Okay, apart from this, I just want to inform everyone that we are uploading our all the things, all the data that we are practicing as a resources to help you to. You can also instead of finding doing so much research, you can just go to GitLab and access that. I'm pasting the link of the thing in the description as well as in the comment section, so you can easily go through there and take the resources and use it, and you can also practice with us. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, so perfect. Today I will be conduct the exactly like a front-end design system interview. Rules: no coding until we have designed the components. Senior engineers spend more time thinking than the typing. Okay, the problem statement is you are building the filter sections of an e-commerce website. Okay, the select categories we are having, and in that we are having electronics, clothing, books, shoes, furniture, and selected is electronics and books. Okay, got it. Unlike a normal drop down, user can select multiple options. Function requirements. Requirement one. Clicking the trigger opens the drop down. Okay. So when persons click on this, it's open the drop down. Select categories. Select categories shows the all the categories. Requirement two. Clicking an options toggle it selections. Okay. It should toggle it, which when if it is unselected, it should be selected. And click again if the user clicks again onto the selected, so it will be unselected. Okay. Got it. Requirement 3. The drop-down should remains open while selecting multiple items. Unlike a single select drop-down, we do not close it after each selection. Okay. Let's understand this. The drop-down should remain open while selecting the multiple items. Unlike a single select drop-down, okay, we do not close it after each selections. Okay, got it. What is after that? Requirement 4 is selected items should appears below. Okay, selected items, if they are selected, which should be below, we should appears, it should appear. Okay, got it. Requirement 5 is clicking outside close the drop down. Okay, got it. Requirement 6, escape closes the drop down. Requirement 7, selection must persist after reopening. Okay, open, close, open again. Okay. I will look into it. What does this means actually? We are taking a glimpse of the questions for now. Okay. Requirement 8. If nothing is selected, display no category selected. Okay, got it. So we are having a data here and the part 1 requirement analysis. Before thinking about the state, identify the entities in the component. Ask yourself, what information changes over the time? For example, does the list of the category changes? Does the open? Okay. Design the state. Okay, okay. Let's copy this because it has a huge data, and we will try to open this in uh, here. Okay, we have a next div file and let's paste here. Let's have open here. Okay, so we have our questions, today's questions. Today's problem statement is we are building a uh, what we are building actually. We are building the filter sections of a e-commerce website. Okay, it has a proper name also. What we are going to see is, so our next challenge is this thing. So what is today's challenge is? Today's challenge is, let me figure this out. Yeah. So today's challenge is about multi-select drop down, which is the today's challenge. Okay. So we are having this challenge. Let's get and try to figure this out. Okay. So first we will be try to make a requirement list that we are going to do. Okay. So we are good to go with we have been understand the requirement 7 also. Selections must persist after reopening. Must persist. Okay. Electronics, shoes, close, open again. Electronics. Okay. Shoes. Mm. I didn't understand this actually. Quote, let's us understand by this here. Uh, Explain this sentence. What does it mean in real life by in programming terms? Okay, okay, let's just have selections. Okay, selection was persist after the reopening means that when a users click or check something in the app, those choices will stay saved even after the app is closed and opened again. Okay, got it. If app is closed, then also it's having reserving the data that it has been performed. Okay, okay, got it. This things understood. What next we are having? We are having a requirement 8. If nothing is selected, display. If nothing is selected, display no category is selected. Got it. Data, okay, data is we are having this huge data. Part 1, requirement analysis. Before thinking about state, identity and entity in the components, ask yourself what information changes over the time. For example, does the list of the categories, what is the list here, categories, okay, this is the category list, is changes? No, it doesn't change. Does the open close state changes? Yeah, it changes. Does the selected set changes? Yeah, it changes. Okay. Separate the static data from the dynamic state. Okay. Part 2, design the state. In our previous components, we learned the state should be minimal. Okay. A common junior solution is state is often false. Selected item is an array. Selected counted. Okay. Zeros has selection false. Selected text. Okay. Ask yourself, can selected count be derived? Can sorry, not Hazel, has selections be derived? Okay. Can selected text be generated during rendering? Okay. If yes, then shouldn't be stored. Your task propose the minimal state object. Okay. We'll try to maintain this. Part 3 is choose the right data structure. Okay. So what will the right data structure? Yeah. This is where the interviews often get interesting. Imagine the user selects electronics, books, sports. Now they click books. Okay, they clicks on the books. We determines quickly if the book is already selected. If yes, remove it. If no, add it. The question: would you store selected values in array or a set? Oh, that's interesting thing. Why? Discuss. Lookup complexity, delegations complexity, duplicate preventions, rendering implications. Okay. Uh, Part 4 is component responsibility. Don't write implementations. List the functions you expect. Okay. For example, open drop down, close drop down, toggle drop down. Nothing that about multi-select. What additional responsibility exists? Okay. Part 5 is event flow. Okay, there is a tons of thing, but let's see. We are at the end of the thing. Event flow. List of every event that change states. Example, trigger clicked, drop down opens. What other events are there? Try to think like a browser. Okay. Part 6 is render responsibility. Remember our rendering principle. Render should never ask why the state changed. It only read the state and synchronize the DOM. Okay. What should it update? Think about trigger text, drop down visibility, checkbox, checked state, selected item list, empty state. Part 7, think like a senior engineer. Imagine the product manager comes back next week and says, we have 20,000 categories, not 20, we have 20,000 categories. Okay. Before we write a single line of code, answer which part of our today design would be stop scaling? What data structure choice help performance? What rendering strategy would eventually need to change? Your design exercise. Reply with static versus dynamic state, minimal state, array versus set with reasoning, list of the component functions, event flow, what render updates, how your design would be evolved 20,000 items. Don't worry about being perfect. I will be reviewing the way I would in a real interviewer, highlighting what strong there is a hidden trades off and how senior engineers would refine the design before we implement. Okay, there's a tons of a data information that we grab from the questions. Let's try to figure this out and knock it out with our understanding and thinking capability. Okay, so let's have a sip of water before starting with. Okay, no issue. We'll just start. Before that, let me check the voice also. It out with our understanding. So let's have a sip of water before. Yeah, it's working fine. Let's just check me. Okay. Hmm. Okay, okay. So we're good to begin. Just a second. Let's have a drink of water. Okay, let's start. Before that, just a second. I want to check the screen is visible or not properly. Mm, just a second. I think maybe it's visible. Do I live properly or not? Okay, no issue. Let's start. Uh, so problem statement we got a thing. Okay. Requirement also understand. Okay, let's draw something first. What we have to create. Our next challenge is multi drop down, right? So what we are having is we are having a here select categories. Okay, we are having this thing. Let's paste this out. Okay, so we are having select categories. Now when a person clicks on this, so they got a value here like this. Okay, select categories, and if a person try to select it, so it should also having a data of like this thing. Okay, so we will having a this type of a data, and all this data will be here this side. Okay, so this is the data that we are trying to create. Okay, user can select a multiple options. This is a thing. uh, what it is, user can, okay, it's not a normal thing. Just a second. Okay, not this much. Let's have a small. Let's change this here, and why it's not let's come here. Okay, this is not a, like a normal drop down. Users can select a multiple options. Okay, requirement is selected. Let's start figuring this out, how we are going to planning this. Let's first create the first version and understand. Okay, before that, let me just settle down first properly so we can go with easily with the question. Okay. Yeah, let's check this out. What is we are having here? Select a draw category. Okay, we are having a button, and that button will be list out all the things. Okay, we are having a different types of options. If we select this, it will be select shows the selected here. If we try to requirements are, we got to understand. Mm-hmm. So let's understand the analogy. What will it will be carry on, and it will be having here. Okay, so it's a having an event of this will be, we have to maintain this thing like uh drop down button clicked or not. We have to maintain this thing, right? We have to see drop down button is clicked or not, which means we have to state, we have a state here, right? uh, State, we are having a state. So state will like this thing. In that we are having is open. Is open might be boolean value. Okay, after that we are having we will be having a state. We will manage this thing. Also is selected. How many is selected? Is selected count. Is selected count. We are having a count which will be a number. Okay, number of is selected. Instead of is selected, number of selected. Let's have like this. Number of selected will be storing as a number. Okay. uh Also I think so. We, for now, let's keep it simple. Is open, boolean value is true and false. We will be checking the state. After that is number of selected. It will be having two things. If you are preparing with number of selected, then I think so it should also have, it should also have selected data. Mm, Selected data, this is an array or a set something. Let's just figure this out. And when we're having this, we don't need a selected number, right? We're having this two data, right? Is open and selected data. Yeah, that's fine for now, I think. Uh, mm, let's have the category first, okay? So we are having a main. Let's start. And here main we are having div dat. Okay, so not div. Button. Okay, button. Let's just again. Button dot what is the button name we are having? Select category. Okay. uh it is a drop down, right? Drop down. We are having triggers open the drop down. We are having a drop down. If we click this, it will be shows all, right? So li tag UI. Let's have a unordered list. Unordered UI. We are having UI, and here we are having li of uh, what are the things we are having here? Actually, we are having 1 2 3 4 5, or I don't know. Here this will be dynamics data, because we are not giving a static data here. We are uploading a dynamic data. This will be a dynamic data. So we are having a button dot class, button dot select categories. Okay, GORIS categories. So we are having a button dot categories, and let's just copy this whole thing and here paste it. Okay, so what we are having select, we can see first of all let's just have a br tag, because we are unable to see this thing, right? Yeah, now you're going to see the in the screen also. Select categories, here having a button, and it will be showing some data which is present here. Let's say drop down dot div dot drop down. Here we're going to see the drop down. Okay, let's say it have a drop down, and first change the view with the word wrap, and let's have a here style tag. Okay, here we are having going to have a drop down dot drop and down here. Let's have this, and we are going to having okay, let's have this first of all. Oh, sorry, not this. Okay, let's this is fine. Okay, what we are having, we are having hello beautiful peoples. Let's not change. We are having a state which is a We are having a state, and what we have to discuss, we will be having a is open as well as selected data, right? Is open, we are having is open as a false first of all by default, and after that we are having selected, let's say data selected data. Currently we are trying to go with the array. After that we will try to modify it. Okay, so let's have a base conditions, brute force. After then we will be optimize it. So what we have here, okay, we are having this data. Let me first of all upload the dynamic. So what we are going to do is, we are having some data right here. We are having not this. mm, what we are going to have here, this is the const categories and it should be have here. Okay, so we are having a const categories, we have a state, and now let's forward how we are going to render it. So we are having a function which is a render, and now we'll try to upload it. Okay, so first of all we try to render, but this time what I'm thinking is, let's render in certain different form, uh, in the selected data form. Okay, so how it's going to select it? So what are the problem statement is the normal drop down, user can select multiple options, right? Okay, functions requirement, click triggers to open the drop down. When it clicks, okay, when we will click it open the drop down. So select categories. Let's have a click first of all. Okay, so select categories, const drop down equals to document dot query selector. We are having a drop down. Okay, we are having a class drop down, right? Yeah, we are having it. And what it will do, we are having a functions which is attach events. Okay, so we are having functions attach events, and let's call this, um, let's go with the flow first. So what is the attach events do here? We will be just adding a drop down dot add event listener. When someone clicks it, it will be opening, right? So if it is click select categories, so we need to select categories also. So select categories, how the DOM is visible, let's see. So we are having a select categories is a class, right? So let's have that also. Select SEL is select data, and here we will be adding categories. Okay, okay, this is selected. Let's have a select categories, and here we are going to select document dot query selector. So let's have a select categories. Okay, it's not a wrap. Let's have a wrap here. Okay, we selected this. That's fine. And what we are going to do is, okay, just a second. The view we can change this to open appearance. Let's have a ZenKI mode. Okay, okay, that's a fine. Okay, so we are in the ZenKI mode. Let's have a clarity here. So what we will do? We will do if the person is click on this thing. So we will be uh, drop down dot class list dot add. What we is doing is just doing adding the hidden. Okay, dot add or not remove. By default it's added, right? So we will be adding a hidden. Okay, hidden, we by default added the hidden here, and drop down, instead of drop down let's have a hidden here. We'll be updating it, no issue. So display inline, instead of inline we will be adding a none here. Okay, and drop down will be background color red. So let's have a red. And for now, padding is 1 rem, so we can see a visibility. If we click this, you can see if hidden, if it is a hidden. When we click this, does something is happening? I don't think so. I just console.log, console.log, uh, uh, drop hello. It's working. It's working. Okay. Okay. It's a little bit wait. First click. It's working fine. So why doesn't it hiding here? Let's just check the elements, and you can see drop down, and drop down has a background color which is padding 1 rem. Let's add it some data inside it. Mm, let's have a ul and li task. So if you click this, uh okay, why it's not happening? A class list or remove the dot hidden. Okay, sorry, we don't, when you are using the class list, don't add the dot. So now you can see this. Okay, it's working fine. Okay, so what's the first issue that we encountered? We directly accessing the DOM here. We don't want to access the directly DOM. In the last few sessions, we have been practicing that we should always first update the state. Okay, so this state will be update first. So when we click on this, okay, the event is happening when the select categories is clicking on. So it should update the state. So is open should be true. Okay, so what we are going to do is state dot is open equals to true. Instead of true, what we can do is let's have a function which is open is open. No, open state, open state. Let's have a open state as a functions, and here what we are going to do, here we are trying to update the state, right? So let's have a update the state dot is open equals to sorry, equals to true. Here we are going to true, and we are going to call this here open state. Okay, we have been called the open state. After open state, we are just doing this thing and remove the hidden. So when we call this state, each state is updated, and after this, if the state is updated, so I think so it should uh, follow this thing. When the state is updated, the DOM is automatically working. Okay, we already updated the state also, and we can see this task. Okay, let's go forward. What is the next thing? That if the selected, it should select show the data, select categories, right? For now it has only the li thing. Now we have to do the render also. Okay, so how we are going to do render is, let's understand this thing, how we are going to figure this out. We have to render, right? How we are going to render? Okay, let's just see. We are having this categories, right? So let's by default we go with the brute force. Let's have a filter. uh it's return a array, right? mm, 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 mm. We have a drop down, right? Let's have a drop down dot create drop down dot inner html equals to it should add something. What it should add? It should add, for now let's be a string, normal string. Okay, drop down dot inner html equals to empty string, and in this drop down, when you select this thing, we have to see a list of the thing, right? In that we should have a checkbox also. So what it is about, we have a here checkbox and this, so it should have a div, right? mm, uh, let let div no I item no category GRY category name category. Okay, so we simply create a category. Document dot create element. We have been create element and created a div. Okay, in that we are having a let tick box checkbox equals to document dot create element which is input. Okay, we have been created a input. So what we are going to do is uh inner HTML, right? We are have a inner HTML and let's keep it here, and we are try to do is div. Okay, here we will be having a close of the div. Okay. mm, no, the inner HTML is vague little bit, I'm not sure about it. Create a category and we have a checkbox. Let have a okay, no, not sure. Now what we have to do is category dot inner text equals to for now let's say the something, and that category dot append child equal append child checkbox. Okay, we are also having a checkbox dot type equals to uh, checkbox. Okay, let's see, and we append this and we are trying to append the whole thing, that is drop down, right? Drop down dot append is doing category. Okay, let's just see when we do this how we are going to see this. uh categories we are having this filter. Instead of filter, let's have a for each for now. Okay, we are having each item here, and what we will be going to do is just this all stuff inside this thing. We're having every time a new category, and inside this we are going to check box create element input. Okay, and category dot inner text equals to something. Instead of something, we are just upload it with item. Okay, item, it is item, inner text is item, and checkbox. Okay, and it's throwaway. Let's render it and let's just check how it's working. When we click this, okay, it's not a checkbox. Tick. The checkbox is the input, right? Input type equals to category checkbox, uh checkbox, right? It is a text box instead of checkbox. Okay, let's ask AI. Okay, uh what we what input store uh, tick box in HTML. Okay, let's just see. It is a checkbox, right? Input type is a checkbox, name equals to subscribe, value is equals to newsletter. mm, yeah, we are trying to this only, right? We are having a ULLI. Okay, that's not our interest. We're having a input type object, input type checkbox. Okay, let's have this thing. If with this, okay, this need to be inside this thing, right? Okay, so we got this, and I don't know why the energy is low today. No issue. It's happening sometime. Also, network issue has begun. I don't know why. Uh, we have a network issue for now. Let's just check it out. Wait for a second. We are having little network issue, and we will try to figure this out. Okay, we're good to go. Let's just check we are live or not properly. So, just a second. Uh, okay, just wait a second. So yeah, we're back again. Let's start. So what we have been done, we have been created a base structure. Here we have a select category. When we click this, you can see the drop downs. We have a multiple check thing, and before that, let's have a prepend instead of append. So what we are going to see is the before the text. So we are having this. We can check also uh, if it is again. So attach event, add event listener result. It should toggle. Toggle. It should toggle, and what we have to do is open state. State dot open is true, and if it is yes again, it's toggle, right? It is clicking. Okay, let's have first of all remove the red color, white, and we are not having a UI here. Okay? Let's have this simple thing. When we click this, we got all the data, right? Okay, we got the data here. So the padding here. Click this. Okay. Padding is the best thing that we can give it because it's greater data to you. So we have to need a multiple drop down. We created this thing. We are rendering actually. Okay, this is the data here, and we are supposed to render this, and we are rendering this thing. Render the data here. We're just adding the data actually. No issue. Just see when the event is clicked, it shows the data. So if it is again clicked, it should okay, it's working fine, and it should toggle class also. So if it first click, it should open true. If it is second click, it should update also. So how we are going to figure this out is open state. Uh,
When I select this, so what will first thing happen? The first thing is updating the state, right? So when I click on this, so this is the event, right? So this is the event, and I selected the categories, add event list. The state is updated. Boom, open the state, and if the state is open, if the state is open true, it's going to manage this. If the state is open, then it should render, right? Here I will call the render statement. Okay, not here. If the state is open, I will render the data. Okay, if it is not, I will not render. Okay, the issue is, you can see the render data is again and again adding the data here, and this is the wrong thing. Uh, what we can do is just if the state if data is true, so if the data is true, and how we are going to show the render? I think if the state is true, then it should be render. Render will be showing the exact data that is happening. So how do it? Let's think a little bit. Instead of rendering, because you can see this is the problem. If it is add, it's adding again and again. It should not go like this. It should only show data once. We can take a reference on the last preview. Okay. Okay. We don't have access of last for now. So begin with this. We are doing a render thing. When we render this, it will again check. Again, it's rendering the same, but it's not adding. So how it's going to work? If we click on this, it should render the data at a single time. If state is true, if it is true, then render all the things. Okay, let's not deep into now this render here. Let's have a here only. Let's have a render data, okay, and it's click and text. Okay, so today we are not so good to begin with, but we have some basic things that we can do, and later on we can, in the next session we can do update it. Yeah. So what is second thing? That let's go with the electronic clicking and options toggle its selections. Okay, electronics, if you click on this, if you click on this, okay, if you click on this, it's toggling. Okay, but it should also select it, right? So this all the things that we are having. You can say this here drop down, this all having a div, right? Electronics, this is something box here. What we can do is we are having a index items with, we can have a id exhibits, and what we can do is category, let's not do this here, category dot id equals to idx, right? So we are having this thing. Let's just check. Yeah, okay, this is the different thing. Yeah, this is main thing that we're trying to do. Let's see now. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this all the ideas we have IDs we are giving it. Okay, so when this is selected, so it gives the value, certain kind of value, and we have to store this value. Okay, so find it out. This has been rendered, right? After rendering certain data, what I will do is I will be doing attachment document. Let's current current selection selection. collect selections, and here we can try to document dot query selector, and we will select it dot what it will select dot category, not category. Does it have anything special class or something checkbox uh, category? Let's put if this is a id, category is a id as well as a category dot class name is having class name. What did it have? It is have a class name of category. Okay, so it's have a category, so we will try to select this category. Okay, category G O R Y. So we have been selected this category here. Okay, so got it. Now what we are going to do, we are performing an event if cat is sorry, current selections dot add event. So it will having an event. Okay, in that event, if this is has been clicked, so if it is click, so it means or selected, we can go with selected, right? Let's check it out. If it's having a selected option, what we will do here, we have an event here. Okay, so we will try to perform the event elevations. Event dot uh, target, event dot target dot closest. We are closest, and what we will find closest is closest will be the category, right? Category. Okay, let's have a category. Instead of category, let's have a input. In the category for this, and if we click on selected on the input, so let's just check this out. What will be the output? Okay, so here we have a console dot log. Let's just check this out. What how this is working? Okay, so if this is working, it's working. If we selected this, right? If input dot value, so this is an input, right? Current selection is a category, and what is a category? Let's just see this. So category is a div, and inside div that is a input dot checkbox. Category having an input. Okay, closest input, and we are going to select this input, and what is the value? It's having a certain kind of a value, right? If we console.log this, select this and click on this, anything. Let's figure it out how we are getting to selected this. If we selected this, we should have a console.log as a value. And when we got this, we can proceed with the fulfillment of requirement. Let's just see how we are going to select this. Okay, we have a selected. Instead of selected, let's have a click. If it is clicked, so how is going to perform? Let's have a refresh, and if it is click on, if it is click, okay, so okay, so currently we see the some value here. Okay, so when we check this, you can see on has been clicked. Yes, we have some watches. Hi Praveen, nice to have you in our session. So we are practicing system design questions. In that today's we are target and the problem statement is given by AI is a problem center. We have to create a filter sections of an website, e-commerce website. For overview, we can see our next challenge is multi-select drop-down. So what we have to create is multi-select drop-down in which we have a categories, multiple categories we are selecting, and here we can have a multiple selection. So we are trying to proceed with this. Let's back to a question. So I've given a glimpse of the questions. You have understood this. So let's back to the questions. Solutions we are trying to do. So let's see how it's on, right? Input dot value is on. So if it is just off, it just on two time, three time, click on 3 4 3 4. Okay, it just shows the on. Okay, it's not shows the actual value. So what it is about the input? Okay, if we selected this thing, Okay, it shows the input and input actually input tab. So if we select value, which I think so, here we can see
We has a value, right? I input checker, checkbox in a input. You can use this thing, and let's just have a check on this. How they are using its value, right? Checkbox value. Yeah, they are only accessing the value only. Mm, okay, got a glimpse of it, and let's
see how we are going to figure this out. So when we have this, we have this on. If it is true, how we are going to see the true or false? Okay. So let's see, we got a actual value, and here how we are going to figure this out?
we will have multiple checkbox, right? So we have to figure this out.
This is the elements that we are having,
And we have a multiple category also, but unique thing is id. We are having a unique id. So event dot target dot closes dot input.
can we have an ID here? Okay, let's have an ID first. I want, can we drop down this console here? I don't have a, do we add, okay, no. Do it possible that I can add here as a right click, right? No, not possible. No issue. Let's just see how we are going to see. We have this thing, and when we click on this, it cannot read the ID. Okay, so instead of that, what we are having actually is input. Let's just see.
Selected this and click on this null. When I click on this thing, checkbox, I got the input id, right? I What can I do is, instead of this, user will be using here, right? Clicking on the text box.
So it should have a ID in the text box instead of this. So current ID, instead of this, I will try to do this ID with the checkbox. Uh, checkbox checkbox dot
id equals to idx. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, when we click on this, you can see id is here.
okay. So we will be having dot ID here. And now let's just see. If you click on this, you can see ID. Okay, for now we are having a single ID only. So when we click on this, we have a let uh, current let's say current category, and for current category we got this data from here.
Okay. But how we supposed to do multiple category? We are having this thing, but not having this thing, right? Second options we are unable to see, but we can see the first option, and this is a zero. Okay, so let's figure it out. We have a write this, and
We can just assume this current category dot value console.log. We are having current category dot value.
we are going to check it out. This we are having this thing. Okay, so it's undefined. Okay, first of all, let's just check this is, and this is 53. Line number 53 is undefined. Okay, we are unable to see the line number. Okay, that is why, because yeah, that's it. Okay, no issue, but unable to see the line also. mm, Instead of a zen mode, uh, remove the zen mode actually.
So you can see the line here. We have a line number 53, right? Console.log.value is a null. This is the ID, but we don't have the ID. Now we can see if it is on and 0. Okay, it has a line number 49 ID. This is a little bit confusing for us. We multiple selections to figure this out. Okay. For now we have selected this and we have on here. Okay. And it's remembering also, that is working fine. Now we have to update it, right? So close this. We have to select a data. We have to store this in the state. Mm, when we got this thing, uh, how to select multiple events? Let's ask here. Okay, how to perform from multiple multiple selection. How to perform multiple selections uh, within a single event in JS. To extract the multiple selected values inside a single change event, loop through the options collection selected. Select filtered. Okay, cleanest array. How they are using this is change. Okay, change. They are focusing on change. We are having a change type of a listener. We can perform this. Event dot target is selected. Is selected values, selected options. We are having options. Okay, we spread operator change. We are having a change. Let's see how it's change perform. There are various numerous things. Let's have a change first. How this happening? Let's just see. On. Okay, no, not working this. Uh, let's close this. It's on. Actually, it's just showing the on. Else it's off. It doesn't see the off. Mm, I'm a little bit confused about this. How are we going to do this? Okay. So what is the next requirement? Let's just check. Requirements, clicking an options toggle its selections, electronics and electronics, click again. It should disappear. Okay, this is fine. Dropdown should remain open while the selecting multiple items. Unlike a single selected dropdown, we do not close it after each selections. Okay. Requirement 4 is selected item should appears below. Okay. So if this we have been selected, it should show here. So how we will be showing this? We are having here as a div dot selected items. Okay, we are having this thing, and here we are going to have h3 equals to selected items. Okay, items. Here we are going to have selected item will be below. Let's have a br tag, br into 4. Let's have 4 br tag. Okay, the selected items will be shown here. So you can see, let's have a 3 only. That will be enough. So if we select this, so it will be shown here. Okay. So let's have this thing. So how are we going to select this? So first of all, the main concern is when we select this, we have to update the state. Here we have to add a selected data. Inside this, we have to push, right? But we are unable to extract this data. First of all, when we select this, we have to extract this data, right? If current change, which is current selection, is falling to category, right? Element is right about, you can see we are having a different category, which is a checkbox 1, checkbox 2. Um, how they are handling this event or target, right? They are just having event or target and select options dot length. Okay, they are having their old length is selected. Now what is selected here? Select options is dot selected. Okay, they are moving with this thing. We are in a value options and value. Mm, but we are not working with this, right? We are not working with the selection as a value. We are here, we are have an input box. So we have to think a little bit differently. So figure it this out. Mm, what we can do is here is we have been selected the values here and we are having on. What we can do with on? Uh, electronics. It's have a electronics, right? This is a click event is working fine. Current selection dot change. If e dot target dot closest is input, closest at input. Mm, closest dot input. So current element is a input. So input is input as having a ID as well as current dot category dot ID is also having a ID, right? If we select this and we select this thing, so we have a 0 and 1 checkbox and it has an inner text also, right? So we can see current category dot inner text. It also has an inner text. When we check this and click this, okay, we can't able to see the inner text. Input is having an inner text, right? You can see this is having an inner text. mm, why it's okay, does it have a certain kind of event or something? We'll just see. Inner text is not a functions. Okay, inner text is not a functions. Inner, no, okay, not working. Current category dot mm, is a checkbox. Okay, it does not have anything. Checkbox and type is checkbox. ID is 0, but we unable to find the data inside that this is okay. Actually, the data is in the category, right? So what we can do is closest rather than finding the closest input, we can just find the category, right? Or yeah, we can find the class dot category, and then we will going to find this thing. Let's have this. So when we select this and when we click on this, we got a category, and inside that category we are having a input, right? So mm, 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 mm. If we rather than this doing this thing, just having a input and placeholder, no, placeholder will be like this, right? We should have a electronics. This was a bad idea I'm thinking about. So if it is of a closest category, then target also the closest category. We are having this thing, right? Category dot inner text. What is having an inner text as a? We have a electronics, right? So okay, let's we got the electronics, right? So let's update the state first of all. Selected data is electronics. Now we're going to do is state dot selected data dot push. We are having a current category dot inner text, and here we are going to also check the state. Okay, so when we click this and click here, You can see array and it has a electronics, right? After we can if we click this thing, so it should add this also, right? But the issue is happening, it's only working with the issue. Mm, let's put this here for now. Let's see next step. We will be thinking around this how we can figure this out. The next step will be if we selected data, it should have a here. Okay, so we will be having a next function which is selected items. Selected item. This is a function selected item. It will be checked. State dot is selected data. First of all, it's okay, is empty for now. State dot selected data dot length. If it is greater than 0, we will check. Okay, if it is greater than 0, then we will proceed. Uh, selected item, right? What is this selected? We are having a selected items, and here we will be add on. Okay, so let's have a selected item. Const selected item equals to document dot query selector. Here we are having a selected. Okay, let's see what we are having here. Selected items. Okay, copy this, and here we have a selected items. So what I'm going to do is, if it's selected data dot length, is it greater? Then we are doing here selected item, which is this dot append child. Okay, this is actually a class, and here we are going to append child. What we will be trying to append here? In the class, we are going to add first of all, we this is a selected data is this, so we will try to do selected data dot for each. We will going begin with the for each, and if it is there data, right, so try to for each element, and what we will do is uh I'll just understand, create document dot create element, create element in this p. Okay, p and p dot inner text equals to create that inner text, and in that we are going to add this element, right? This is element is a electronics for now, and this electronics will be not here. Okay, what is what has been created, this the single line, we will be just doing the append child. Okay, and whole of this thing will be inside this here. Yeah, I think so, that's fine. uh, and it should be called the selected item. Let's call here only selected item. Okay, and if it else it should not, it should just return. If it is greater than length 0, then only perform, else it will be return. No, else it not return. It should, we have a requirements here. uh, if it is nothing selected, so we can show no category selected. So what we can show, else we are showing first of all document create a document dot create element. Okay, here we are having a p, and in that we are having inner text equals to okay, just a second, we are have okay, no issue. Here we should have a here no category selected, and that we are going to do what, we are appending. Okay, selected item. Okay, we are having selected item two thing. Okay, so as there will be issue. Let's not. Yeah, I think so. There is a issue because selected items. Let's change it name little bit. Okay, now it will be fine, right? Selected item. It's this is the thing, and let's just check how it's working. Okay, when we select this, we select this thing. So we can see. Okay, fail to 68. We have an issue in the 68. Let's have a document dot here. Select item dot append. Let's have a append here and okay, control this and here we are having append. Okay, no category selected. You can see here currently it's no category selected, and we are doing this thing. So electronics. So the issue is it's not updated, right? And it should be updated with the electronics, right? So the issue is it's not updated the selected item here. So what we can do is here electronics, we updated data, right? So whenever the data is changes, mm, let's have it the append also here also. Okay, so whenever the data changes, so we have to maintain a function or something. Here we updated the state, right? When there is a changes, open state is true. When is the open state is true, we call this select item. Okay, again. So here you can see when this statement has opened category and it's pushed, right? So here we call the thing and it is push. So after push we just call the open state true. Okay, no, not it's line number 77. 77 is a selected item. Selected item. Okay, not selected item. It's as selected items. Mm, no, it's a bad idea. Nope, that's a bad idea. Selected, we got electronics and array. We are having array electronics. Uh, uh, uh. When the selected data state is open to right, we will be check uh, if state dot selected data is greater than equals to 0, data dot length is equals to greater than 0, then call selected items, then call selected items. Okay, so if it is electronics, selected data is not defined, line number 63. Selected data for each. Okay, selected data. Uh, State dot selected data. Okay, now it's working fine. Okay, electronics. You can see electronics, but it's just adding the electronics. It should first remove the electronics. Okay, so what it will be doing here? Uh, Selected item dot remove. First it will be remove and then it will be perform, right? So okay, sorry, it should not remove, it's remove the whole function here. Okay, there is a issue. It should what should it do? Current elements, you can see this is the selected item, no categories, right? So this is the thing that is appending here, right? selected items dot inner text. So what we can do is selected item dot inner uh, text. We have an inner HTML. Okay, let's have an inner HTML equals to empty. Okay, so we will be just empty this thing, selected items, but it should also remove the selected item, right? Yeah, you can see selected item also removed, got removed. What we can do is inner text. Sorry, not this thing. Inner text equals to this thing. So now, oh no issue. There is a issue. There is a issue. There is a issue. You can't do this thing. We have to figure it out. When we select this thing, it should only erase this thing. Okay. So what we are doing is a selected item dot append document dot create p and dot inner text equals to this thing. Also we can add to this dot id. Okay, let's have a proper thing rather than doing randomly. Okay, this is a thing, and let's remove this and create this thing here. Let uh, ans equals to, okay, ans is having this thing, and apart from this, ans will also have a id also. Not just this thing. ans, and it is dot inner text equals to no category selected, and ans dot class list, not class list, class name equals to uh, details, response. Let's have a response, I think. Okay, so we have a response here, and then we are able to add it here. Okay, you can see now you can see there is a selected items and it's called the response, right? So what we will be do, selected item, append document. Instead of doing this thing, let's remove this, and here we call uh, we will calling the, rather than creating, let's have a document dot query selector. In that we will be going to call dot response here. Okay, response, and there we are going to response, selected this response dot uh, response and dot remove it. Okay, we just remove this, and here it will be just like this thing only. Okay, also have yeah, that's a, I think so it will be work fine. If it have this thing, you can say selected at electronics, and we have to figure this out how we are going to see the multiple tick marks. Okay, so I think actually the time was also up, so we will come tomorrow little early, and due to some issue we have been started little late, so we'll become little early and try to fix this all in the next session. So yeah, let's wrap it up here. What we have been done, we have been just figure this out the categories and listed out, render the things. I know all the things are messed up here. We will figure this out and complete it, and we have a little working conditions here. Okay, so yeah, that's it for now. We will meet you in the next sessions and complete the solutions in the next upcoming session. Till then, bye bye, good night, Radhe Radhe. Meet you in the next session.